love. Stopping on a long where catfish bite, walking along the river road at night, barefoot girl dancing in the moonlight. I can hear the bullfrogs calling me. Wonder if my rope is still hanging from a tree. Love to drag my feet down the shallow water, shoot fly, dragonfly, get back to mother, pick up a flat rock and skim it across Green River. Up in Cody's camp, I spend my days with flat car riders and cross tie walkers. Oh, Cody Jr. took me over. He said you're gonna find the world is small, and if you get lost, come on home to Green River. Folk tune from 40-something years ago. CCR. Everybody must know that song. Green River, yes, like to see it someday. Charlie Patton has a song called Green River, too. Welcome to Show 66. If you ever plan to motor with... No, I'm not going to do that. Good song, though. First... done by Nat King Cole. Well, Bobby Troop perhaps did it first. He wrote it. But I am going to play a song that's almost 100 years old, about 5 years short of 100 years old. W.C. Handy, Rambling Blues, also known as Beale Street Blues, also known as Beale Street. It has slang from 100 years ago. Okay, I guess I can't explain every single thing, but it's about the wild world of Memphis in 1917. And these country cats sniffing cocaine. It was a wild town. Anyway, W.C. Handy probably wrote it, but it's kind of hard to tell because back then he used to just pay somebody $20, and then after that he would say he wrote it. He would get all the rights to it. They did that. I think they may be still doing that. But at any rate, Pretty Brown. What's a pretty brown? Well, it's a girl with brown skin, or should I say girl with brown skin. Yes, a hand-me-down, a tailor-made's means something made for you. That's an easy one. How about golden balls? Talks about golden balls. Well, golden balls means a pawn shop. And the 3 golden balls dangling outside, that's the sign of a pawn shop. And that comes from the crest of the first English family to become moneylenders. I can't remember their name, but it started with an L. Yes, golden balls. So anyway, he talks about New Jerusalem, which of course is sort of the streets of heaven are paved with gold type of legend. I've seen the lights of Old Gate Broadway, Market Street down by the Fresco Bay. I strolled the Prado, I gambled on the bourse in Gay Harry. The 7 wonders of this world I've seen, and there's many other different places I've been. But take my advice, folks, see Beale Street first, and that's in Memphis, Tennessee. You'll see pretty browns in beautiful gowns, wearing tailor-mades and old hand-me-downs. You'll meet honest men and pickpockets skilled, but your business never closes till somebody gets killed. Those hard-nosed restaurants and chicken cafes talk about your whiskey and your bygone days. Places once places, but now just a sham. You'll find golden balls enough to pave the New Jerusalem. If Beale Street could talk, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to pack their bags up and walk. All except 1 or 2 who never drink booze, and the blind man on the corner who sings the Memphis blues. I'd rather be in any place I know, rather be here than any place I know. Gonna take a sergeant for to make go. You'll see the river, baby, by and by. See the river Mississippi, or tell the reason why. 'Cause the river's wet and Beale Street done gone dry, bone dry. Played that a lot about 35 years ago, and rarely since. But found out a lot more of the words, which helped. I got to play a song by Doc Pomus, a Ray Charles song. I always thought of it as a Ray Charles song. Many others do also. Van Morrison has done it. The Animals Reunion album, Before We Were So Rudely Interrupted, has it. But I think many people have done Lonely Avenue. Great song. But Doc Pomus, what a great character, very interesting. Completely different name. He just thought that there was no reason to keep his name, and so he changed it to Doc Pomus. He and Mort Schumann wrote many great songs. Let me save the last dance for me. This magic moment, sweets for my sweet. The Drifters. Young Blood for the Coasters. Hushabye. Remember Hushabye? That was a doo-wop song. Teenager in Love. Why Must I Be a Teenager in Love? Turn Me Loose, Elvis. Little Sister. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Suspicion. You know Suspicion? Great one. Marie's the name of his latest flame. Ah, great. It's too bad he got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a year after he died. I'm sure he would have liked that. This magic moment. Lovely songs. Well, my room, it has 2 windows, but the sunshine never comes through. You knew it's always dark and dreary. Since I broke up, baby, with you, I live on a lonely avenue. My little girl wouldn't say I do, and I feel so sad and blue. I know it's all because of you. I could cry, just cry, I could cry. I could die, could die, could die, 'cause I live on a lonely avenue. A lonely avenue. My covers, they feel like leather, and my pillow, it feels like stone. You know I toss and turn so every night. I'm not used to being alone. I live on a lonely avenue. My little girl wouldn't say I do, and I feel so sad and blue. I know it's all because of you. I just cry, just cry, just cry. I could die, could die, I could die, 'cause I live on a lonely avenue. A lonely avenue. I've been so sad and lonely since you left this town. If I could beg or borrow some money, I would be highway bound. I live on a lonely avenue. My little girl wouldn't say I do, and I feel so sad and blue. You know it's all because of you. I could try, could try, could try. I could die, I could die, I could. And I live on a lonely avenue. A lonely avenue. Thank you, Doc. I think it was 1979. That's 32 years ago. 32, 33, depending on when in the year I wrote it. Do I tell him the story? Well, I had a crush on a girl, and I actually was able to get her a job at the place I worked. Come on down to my job now, honey, and you can work with me. I wanna give you security. It's a case in point. Now come on, you can work with me. Business is business, and there is so much to do. I'll be busy all day long, and so will you. But I'll be there, won't you, babe, if you need me. Can I walk you home, close up and are leaving. I can see you in the moonlight. Come over tonight. Getting to know you won't be no bother. Ring it, baby. See you there tomorrow. I'm gonna aim to please, and you can work with me. 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 And yes, she did come to work with me. And as a matter of fact, a year or two later, she paid me back by getting me a job at the place she was working. But the crush, I had a crush on her, and you just get crushed. When you have a crush, you get crushed, and so I was crushed. But I don't hold it against you, Sue. You're wonderful. You're still wonderful. I'm still in touch with this person. She liveth in Florida. Hi, folks. I think this is the first time we've used this camera this evening. Hi, Cam. Nickname. I hope you enjoy the grid-like painting behind me. I did that. I think it's not bad. I mean, taking a grid and making it totally irregular is pretty funny, I think. I don't think you'll find one straight line in that whole painting. Yeah, I amused myself conceptually. Well, there's nothing like being self-referential, eh? That's right. There isn't. Well, it's been a heck of a week. This is show 66. I can hardly believe it. Show 66. And then it's 67. I think my guitar is from 1966, actually. 67, and I think my other guitar is from 67. I'm not sure yet, though. I confused them. I have to look them up. I looked up the serial numbers on some Gibson website or something and found out. But they're nice old guitars. I have good things to say about Gibson guitars, though I will say that they are known for being less uniform than Martins. If you have a Martin guitar from a certain year of a certain model, it'll sound like all the others. Whereas if you have a Gibson, you could have a bummer or you could have a beaut, and you don't know unless you try and play it. So, what's new with you? What are you eating? No, those jokes. I must have told enough of those jokes. When I sure worked on this. I reworked it and I reworked it and I reworked it. I put it on my album in 2010. I've reworked it since then. Start out at the top. Use what you inherited. Meet with your friends. See if they make sense of it. Never let a day go by. Time is your opponent. Seize the tiger's tail. Hold it like you own it. Less is more. More is less. Even a baby learns diminishing returns. Tomorrow never comes. The check is in the mail. The bird is on the wing. Next week is already stale. Well, it's tough to make a living, and it's hard to get upstairs. It's a leap of faith to be someone who cares. Less is more. More is less. Even a baby learns diminishing returns. Make a blade too sharp, it grows dull too quickly. Make a person too sharp, and they take over the industry. A long, long time ago, you made your choice. Started out with something to say, ended up with a beautiful voice. Being well respected is a blessing and a curse. All mistakes corrected, you ran, you got elected. Less is more. More is less. Even a baby learns diminishing returns. Less is more. More is less. Even a baby learns diminishing returns. Well, that was show 66. I hope you enjoyed all those tunes. A couple of mine, an old Ray Charles tune, an old Creedence Clearwater tune. Where's that list? Oh, and a song I used to do with the Unholy Modal Rounders, Rambling Blues. We got it from Charlie Poole. Charlie Poole had some missing teeth. It made some of his lyrics hard to distinguish. But I did find the lyrics online, and that helped a lot. Places, once places, but now just a sham. I think he's referring to places that have deteriorated once they became a tourist trap. Enough. You can see me here next week, and Maglianero, the cafe on Maple Street. That's where I play live. Watch your paper. It's like watch the skies. Watch your paper and you'll see that I play live there. And you can come see me live if you like. Meanwhile, you can just see me right here in your house on this show, which will continue. I'm not sure I can guarantee to produce another 100 or 150 songs, but the show will continue. I would like to get an interviewer in here and do some interviews. I'd like to get all kinds of things in here. But people seem to be busy on Tuesday afternoons. They have jobs or something. I don't know what it is. I've had jobs, but I've told them, well, I can't work Tuesday. I'll work Saturday, but I can't work Tuesday. And they have been understanding so far. So, have a wonderful day or evening. If it's the middle of the night, I hope you have a good rest of the night. I hope that wonderful things occur to you in the quiet and peace of insomnia. Bless you all. See you next week. Can you believe this, folks? It's still rolling. We thought it would be done 5 minutes ago. That just shows how much we know.